The man kept speaking while leaves kept spilling out of his mouth. He went to see a guru, but the guru told him that his life was now bound to a tree. For every word he spoke, a leaf would fall, and when all the leaves were gone, Jack would die. Jack thought it was ridiculous, so he broke into a rap, and immediately a bunch of leaves came crashing down. He swung an axe and ended up flinging himself backward. When he lifted his shirt, he found scars on his waist that looked exactly like the tree, yet he cursed angrily, and the more he spoke, the faster the leaves fell. Soon half the tree was bare. The guru told Jack that he had to attend a conference and would not return for 3 days. He told Jack to stay silent until he came back. Jack was the company's top salesman, and his words had bought him a mansion. Once, to avoid waiting in line for coffee, he lied on the phone saying his wife was about to give birth, and not only did he skip the line, but he also got the coffee for free. But now he dared not speak. He tried writing, but writing made leaves fall too. He tried gestures, and even that cost him leaves. Ordering coffee turned into an awkward disaster, and somehow he ended up with 6 cups. While crossing the street, a blind man asked him about the traffic light. Jack misled him, and the man ran into the middle of the road. Jack rushed to save him, spilling his coffee and causing an accident. By the time they reached the other side, his last cup of coffee was gone. At a small gathering with a client, Jack messed everything up. His boss demanded that he make up for it by landing another deal. Just then, the gardener started watering plants outside, and Jack sweated buckets in the restaurant. The gardener began spraying for bugs, and Jack acted like a drunk, even sticking cookies up his boss's nose. Jack was fired on the spot. His wife invited him to a hotel, but since he could not speak, he offended her and was thrown out. Desperate, Jack decided to do charity. He bought a car full of baguettes to hand out on the street, but it had no effect. He tried donating money to nuns, then even gave away his Rolex, but it still did not work. He helped a child save a cat, but ended up badly injured, and the curse remained. After 3 days, the guru returned. Jack rushed to him, but the guru told him there was no solution. Drunk and furious, Jack smashed a bottle against the tree, but he hurt himself instead. He ranted nonstop, and leaves poured down from the branches. His assistant panicked, slapped him unconscious, and sealed his mouth with tape. Only 20 leaves remained. Jack knelt under the tree and sighed, as if he had accepted his fate. He first knocked on his wife's door and told her, "I love you." At the coffee shop, he gave a limited edition record to the barista he had once treated like a stranger. Then he went to the parking lot and finally gave his fan long-awaited recognition. Last, he visited his mother. The old woman mistook Jack for her husband. Jack hated his father for abandoning them, but he listened to her story, kissed her forehead, and told her he loved her. With only 3 words left, he went to his father's grave and said, "I forgive you." Thunder roared, 3 leaves fell, and Jack collapsed. Suddenly, a phone call came, and both Jack and the tree in the yard were filled with new life. Sunlight poured down, and Jack began his new life.